Hey there, guys. Let me fix the lighting here. Let's see. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know if I can fix it. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to get started. Again, I want to thank you guys first and foremost for following us. Matter of fact, I can fix it. I'll just walk over here to the kitchen. Sorry about that. Sorry about the lighting. All right, this is way better. Okay. So we're going to talk today about what credit score. Let me see if I can fix the lighting here. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't like that lighting either. Give me a moment. Okay. So today's topic that we're talking about is what credit scores are needed, or what kind of credit score you need. Give me one moment, all right? I'm going to let you guys get logged in. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, guys. So if you've been watching these last lives, man, I still don't like that lighting. That's better. Maybe I'll just cover it up this way. Okay. Either way. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Well, at least you got to see the bloopers. It's going to be under our blooper category. So what kind of credit scores you need, right, to secure financing? That's a very common question that we get a lot from our customers. And I like to always tell you guys, apply and try. In other words, you got to try by applying, okay? Because you don't lose anything by trying to get approved. So we're going to talk about the 4 categories. And again, there's more than that. I'm just trying to simplify it. The 4 categories of credit scores. Okay. So I'm going to start from the bottom going up. So we're going to say 575, or let me get this right. Under 575. So under 575 could mean 380, 480, 512. I mean, it could mean a lot of things, right? It could mean hundreds of different things, literally, because of the fact that there's that many different points under 575. Now, when I first got in the business, I remember, if the score was too low, it would error out and it would say like 9,002, meaning, hey, we don't know what their score is because that's how low it is. Now, I don't want you guys to get discouraged because this is a motivational post for you guys, regardless of credit score. Okay. So let's say that you're under 575. And because you might have tried once or twice somewhere and they gave you bad service, and I say bad service, they didn't necessarily had to give you bad service, but they could have. We won't. We treat everybody the same here because we want to earn your business. So if you're under 575, I think we have about 8 lenders right now, maybe 9. I lose track because we have more than everybody else. So, and it does not hurt your score, whether your score is good or bad, whatever you might think it is, you still want to apply to every bank. And what we do is we send the application out. We're like, hey, what's the most you'll loan our customers? What's the lowest down payment? We do the same, regardless if you tell us you're an 800 or a 500. We try to do our job and get you the best approval, because the last thing you want to do is wait, because we're going to do a video on the cost of waiting, because it gets very expensive to wait. Okay. So it's not worth it. And keep in mind, sorry about that, guys. I like to drink a lot of water. Got to stay hydrated. So keep in mind, let's say that you're under 575. We turn it into 8 banks and they all say no. And you think, I just wasted my time. Thanks for nothing. That's not the case, because you're either going to buy now or buy later. Because if you apply, that means that you need a house. And again, remember, the 3 needs that you have to have is food, clothing, and shelter. So whether it's your first house, your last house, your third house, it doesn't matter, because the average family in America owns 3 to 5 homes in their lifetime. So you might be thinking to yourself, man, he's right. Because at the end of the day, you may only have you might only have purchased 1 house or no houses, or be on your 4th house, but still thinking about an upgrade or something. Okay. So you're either going to buy now or buy later. So let's say, for example, that you get turned down by all 8 lenders, and then you're in that mentality, man, I wasted my time. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done what? Applied, tried. You know, you don't lose by trying. So if you can't get approved, and even though we exhaust every option, and you know, there's different categories, which we'll shoot another video about that, because there's different programs, buy-fors, co-signers, all kinds of different things. Okay. But let's just pretend you don't have any of those options. Then we get you signed up for credit repair. We partner with a couple of different companies that have guaranteed results for our clients, and they get an 80% discount because they signed up through us, because we're partners with them. Okay. So if worst case scenario, you get turned down by every lender and we fix your credit, well, guess what? Not only can you buy a house, which you need to buy a house first, then if you need a car after that, or furniture or whatever, we helped you secure that. But do not buy anything else before you buy a house first, which we'll shoot a video on that later today as well. Okay. All right. So let's say you're under 575, you get turned down, or we get you an approval, but the down payment's too high and you don't have it. We go down the road of credit repair. Okay. It's a 6-month program, which we'll probably shoot a whole nother video just on credit repair. We will, to kind of break it down for you, but it's a 6-month program for the most part. But after about 90 days, a lot of your credit can shoot up like quick. I mean, I went through credit repair, and I'm embarrassed to say it, twice. Okay. But not really, because it fixed my credit. The second time I took care of it. But either way, every 30 days, you'll be getting a refreshed report. So we'll know where you're at. And once you're where we're at, or where you need to be at, we'll get you requalified and get you approved through one of the many lenders that we have. Okay. All right. So then moving on, let's say that you're at 575 to 599. Then out of those 8 or 9 lenders we have, about half of them are going to have a program available. Okay. So if they have a program available, they might ask you somewhere between 10 to 20% down. It really depends, because we're not the lender. We ask them for the max amount of loan with the lowest amount of down payment. So that's what we try to do. We try to secure you the best financing available on the market at the time. All right. So, and let's say, for example, that you get approved, but you don't have the down payment. Well, then we have a couple of choices. We can either save up the down and work out some sort of payment plan with you, or go to credit repair and boost your score up to that next tier where the down payment goes down. Because believe it or not, the difference between 599 and 600, which is just 1 point, is huge for financing. It might cut your down payment in half. Again, I'm just giving you examples, but I've seen it happen. Okay. And some of those banks will be like, hey, have them pay down this credit card $20 and it'll boost their score up. You know, we can do a rapid rescore, all kinds of stuff. So again, you don't lose anything by trying. And as a matter of fact, I want to make sure to give you guys every opportunity. In the comments, I put the link for the application, and it should also be in the description of this category of this video as well. Okay. So, all right. So then we went over under 575, under 600, but above 575. So once you get to 600, and we'll just say 600 to 699. Most of the lenders that we have, if not all of them, should get you some kind of pre-qualification. All right. And even if it's not all of them, half of them should for sure. And again, you still got to have the income, the job history, you know, all that good stuff. But now all of a sudden your down payment's less, the approval amount might be higher. Now you got some choices, and we have hundreds of homes that we can order for you. And again, we're sitting in one right now. It's ready to go. I'm sitting in here with the heater on, the lights on. I mean, it's ready to move in. The only thing I haven't done, because I like my customers to do it, is taken off the bracing from the fridge. Okay. That way, you know, nobody's used it. All right. So then once you get above that, you know, the fourth category being 700 plus, I mean, pretty much every bank's going to approve you as long as the job history, income, and all the other things are in place. Okay. And then some of the banks out there, if you're at that 700 plus and you got the income, job history, and all that good stuff, and the budget, you might not even have to put a down payment. Some might just do 0 down. They'll still require you to put a deposit, you know, which is like only $1,000 or whatever. But can you believe we live in a market where for $1,000 you can buy a house? It didn't used to be that way. Okay. But either way, guys, the 4 categories of what you need for credit. Okay. So there are banks out there that will approve anybody under 575. They'll just ask for a bigger down payment. And if you don't have the down, we get you in credit repair. We get you referred. We get you 80% off. We monitor it every 30 days. And then we reapply once your score is where you need it to be at. 575 to 599, you're going to have some options. All right. And with those options, guess what? We're going to be able to make it happen for you. Okay. And again, if for some reason the down payment's a little too high, you need it to be lower, and a payment plan is not an option, then we do credit repair anyways. You can never have, you're never going to hear anybody say, man, my credit's too high. That doesn't happen. So if we need to do that, we will. Nobody else, no other lender out there, not lender, I'm sorry, no other dealer out there spends as much time with their customers as we do. All right. We make it a point to care about you guys and walk you through the process and hold you accountable and say, hey, you want to own this house? Let's make it happen together. All right. And then remember, up above 600, under 700, more than half the lenders are going to have some kind of option for you. So they're going to be able to do things for you. And then once you get above 700, well, guess what? You should have plenty of options. All right. So again, guys, today's lesson or subject matter was, what kind of credit score do you need to secure financing? And really the subject is, it doesn't matter what your credit score is. We're going to be able to secure some kind of financing, but you have to apply so that we together can make a plan. Now, if you want to reach out to me directly and talk specifics, you can just reach me on my cell, 432-201-1105. Or you're able to drop some questions right here in the live chat. I see that there's a couple of you guys there. And make sure if you're watching this, subscribe, right? We're trying to get up to 10,000 followers this year. That's our goal. We're only at 2,600 now, and we'll get there. All right. We'll get there together. All right. So we're going to keep bringing you guys value as far as information, great homes to move into. Remember, we cover all of Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Louisiana. We do land home packages. We do chattel loans, which means home only loans. We do tiny homes, single wides, mega wides, double wides. We do everything. Okay. Modulars, if I didn't already say that, hundreds of houses. So don't hesitate or wait. Pull the trigger today and do the applications. And let's get you pre-qualified. Because remember, our theme for 2024 is to help as many families as possible realize the home ownership goal. All right. So this is your friend here at Factory Direct, John Madrid, and we will talk to you soon. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.